rise and fight for your friends. Fight through this blight, find the light at the end. Through the age of the dragon, the people will talk of the day they were saved by a hero named Hawk.
Okay. Welcome. As the wizard completes his incantations, there is a bright flash. Blinded by the sudden light, you feel as if a hook has been attached to your navel, as the hook pulls you through space and time. Dazed and confused, your vision slowly starts to return. Trees, wet, hot.
Where's the hook?
Not again.
Where do you feel like the hook is hitting us?
You are standing at the edge of a jungle. West, south, and east, trees, vines, and a smell that would make a dwarf's beard jealous. To the north, as the clearing widens into a rolling plain carved out of the vegetation, is a large, ruined temple. The temple looks as it has not seen maintenance in several hundred years, yet the jungle has not reclaimed the fields surrounding it. Curiously, as the temperature rises, the humidity seems to be dropping. Initiative?
That escalated quickly.
Start.
I think it's an initiative. See how quickly we run away.
Good start.
No, it's the bank. We just spent all that cash. Now we're going to get some more.
Big 9. Good start for my character.
H1PU. And Barton. But Barton's typically fast. H1PU.
Barton's got like a plus 80 to his initiative.
It's because I learned after the last time we teleported into somewhere place. We show up and we're immediately jumped.
You're ready for this now. Wait,
This is
I know
old
this.
hat.
You made a quick trip through the elemental plane of fire on the way here.
Clearly, there's fire imps.
Each directly behind one of you, and in the center is something else.
So are we instantly engaged, or are we able to back up without opportunity attacks?
Oh, you're instantly engaged. They came with you.
Oh, okay.
They latched on as you travel through the plane of fire.
I don't think Burning Hands is going to cut it.
Probably not.
Wouldn't be my go-to on this one.
You could give it
Fireball.
a try. You could give it a try.
So, round one. Barton, you are up.
Yeah. So I want to look at something real quick. If you can just bear with me.
Point north, like last week, is to the left.
North is to the left. Okay. If that
Every
ends up
map
matter.
adventure, north is to the left, so I'm keeping it the same.
I just want to look at one of my features. I don't know if the ambush is a bonus action or not. If it's not, I want to use that bonus for something else. Gloomstalker Dread Ambush. At the start of your turn, increases. If you take the attack action, you can make one additional weapon attack that deals 1d8 damage. Okay, so it's not a bonus action. Good. Okay.
With your attack action.
Good. I just want to make sure. So then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast this. How do you put a spell in the turn?
Action?
I cast. Yep. I see the spell. Zephyr Strike.
Okay, control click on whoever you're attacking.
I'm not. It affects me.
Oh, it affects you. Control click on yourself.
Okay.
And cast.
I see a shield and I see an hourglass.
All right, let me look. What's it called?
Cypher Strike. As a bonus action.
Mode
Basically,
combat. It may not. It just. Oh, you move like the way you don't get opportunity attacks. That's all. Is that all it is?
Exactly. Yep. But, well, that and also once it lasts for a minute, and once in that minute, I could take an extra attack that turn and deal an extra D8 on that attack. So it's like the Dread Ambusher, but it's a double. So basically, it quadruples my attack, so I could save that for another round.
Okay.
I mostly want it for the no opportunity attacks.
Right. I'll have to add an effect later.
Okay. Also, it increased my walking speed by 30. It's already 45 right now. So pretty much I can clear the entire map if I wanted to. So let's go 3, 5, 3. We'll go to there for now.
I think.
Wait, so you have to approve.
I think it's in there. I think that'll do.
I know when you approve the move, Jim, so I can do my attack.
Yep.
Okay, now that I target myself, target you. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to target the thing in the middle because I don't like that.
5 guys?
I'm going to ambush him.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm using the Cypher attack yet, but I'm going to do my regular ambushing.
You can do one or the other?
Theoretically, I think I could do them both at the same time. I don't see any reason I couldn't, but I feel like that's cheesy.
You can do it. I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all.
Okay. Then I'll do all 4 shots now. I'll do my regular attack, my ambush attack, my Cypher attack, and my
all that does
core
gives you
attack.
advantage on one of your attack rolls, and that attack roll deals an extra D8 force. So I'm going to remove this effect.
So they unknowingly popped out behind us in a strange place when we didn't know it was coming, and you ambushed them. Very nice.
Basically, what it is it gives you advantage.
Okay, and don't it give me an extra attack 1 turn? Let me reread it.
It gives you an extra D8 force on the attack thing that you have advantage on. So if you take your Dread Ambusher attack first, and you can any on your turn, you can get now advantage on your Dread Ambusher.
Got it. Yep. Okay, so I'll do that. So I'll do
D8 damage to it.
Like that. Okay.
Jim, how do I whisper to you?
/W space GM Game Master, because this is multi-system, so it's not Dungeon Master, it's Game Master.
Yeah, so Jim, the way it'll go is my first shot will be a regular shot. My second shot will be the ambush attack with the advantage and the 2d8, and then that'll be my regular second action.
You got it.
All right, cool. So this is the first quote-unquote normal shot.
You got it. Hit.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the one with the advantage. Let me click advantage on. This is the Dread Ambush shot.
You know? Hit.
There's the base damage, and then it does an extra 2d8.
Okay. Hold on. Yes. No, not you. Hold on, someone else. Sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
13 plus 9, so he takes an extra 13 damage.
Right, yeah, the 9 should have gone automatically. The 13 you have to do manually. Right, and then the third, now this is my traditional second attack.
Yep, he's down about a third of his hit points.
Oh, working.
Hit. Nice. 13 more points. Doing pretty good.
And I'm done.
Down half.
Unfortunately, I'm done. And probably pissed them off.
Way to get his attention.
Yeah. Like, who are you? We're ambushing you. You ran away and shot me. What the hell happened?
Hey, they might have been friendly. They haven't attacked us yet. Now they're enemies.
I took care of that. It's fun when ambushing.
Jim, I'm going to take a look around.
Uh-huh.
I am going to name all of my party members, including Charlie, Sammy, Mistress the Small, Bugs, Armin, and Barton.
Okay.
Name them safe from my aura
Uh-huh.
of little evil trapjaws of death. And I cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, nice one.
Ooh. Get
So is that
ready.
50? No. These are. What I envision is this is. Remember the scene from Ice Pirates when they're on the conveyor belt? And the little thing comes.
Ice Pirates, good reference.
How big is it?
15 foot.
And where are you?
I'm right here.
No, I know.
I can't ping myself.
You can't ping yourself.
Huh, I just looked it up.
So where are you casting it?
On myself.
On yourself.
So 15-foot radius around me.
Right.
But I'm naming any one of my companions in case they decide to wander into the jaws of death.
So out that far.
Correct.
Yep. So I figured I'm going to get the big guy, the fire ant next to Armin, and the fire ant next to me, and maybe fire ant 10.
Yes, you'll get 10. He's 3. He's fine. You get him.
All right. So do I target myself on this, or do I target them?
You target the things you're going to hit because they're the ones getting damaged. So you got, I got it. Rolling mode here. Yes, 10, 1, 19, and the fire guy. Yep.
Cast.
Okay. Those are the saves, none of your damage.
Now I assume this is going to be radiant because I'm technically not evil.
That's fine.
Technically not evil.
Okay.
Not so good.
Well, fire ant 1 is down,
You killed the one trying to kill you.
which is a good one because he was right behind you. And everyone else is hurting a bit.
So if I go for a stroll, can I get more then?
Yeah, doesn't it go with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
going to
but-
walk.
Start of their turn, I think. I think it's when they
It is.
first enter or start of their turn.
Right, but if he makes them enter it,
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm going to take a stroll towards Bugs.
okay, let me just read the spell.
Sure.
And we'll have this is Spirit Guardians. If you were good or neutral, angelic or fae, you're evil.
Pirates was a fun movie.
It was.
So I looked it up. Is
I
that
saw that in the
something that
theaters.
was clamping down
Yeah.
on a? Okay, it was that thing.
When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant.
And they're entering the area when you move. Like when you walk, when you bring the area to them, they're entering the area. So
Right. So you could. What's your movement?
30.
So you could do like this. Like that's 3, 4. Like if you did that,
We don't see it. You could do a loop.
you could do a loop, and I'd allow you to get 9, 3, and 9, 3, 17, and 6. I let you get the rest of them, and but you'd have to end up being here.
I move with 75 on my turn.
I'm good with that. That's all good. I'll make that loop.
Okay, so target those other guys.
All right, so I'm going to untarget what I had.
Right.
All right.
Drop 19. Yep.
And now I got to target 9, 3, 17,
And 6.
6.
Yep. And I put you there because now you're not in melee with anybody.
Yep.
And you are still covering 6, 17, and the Firegeist. And they have half movement speed because of anything within this has half movement speed.
Keeping the big guy at half speed is probably valuable. Damn, that's a lot of dice.
Those are the saves.
And damage?
They have advantage on their saves. That's why it's so many.
Okay. I was like, do they have disadvantage?
Well, they have
Okay.
evidently they have advantage.
You need my bucket of dice?
And the damage. Much better this time.
You killed 2 of them, it looks like.
Freed me up.
Hey, killed mine.
And now I'm going to scream like a little robot and cry mommy.
Well, who's the person right next to you? Is that one of the acolytes or something?
I don't know. For some reason I've decided he's green, so he must be a friend.
Just Charlie and Sam on the
He
map.
needed a prime number of 7. It was a septagram or a heptagram, whatever you want to call it. And if you notice, you were all placed out in the points of a septagram. And you were in, it was a 7-point star with the wizard in the center with Elena. And you guys had to be on the points of the star, and that's where you.
But Charlie and Sammy, those were the 2 like acolytes of the mage, right?
Right.
Okay.
They were there because them and Mithras were there because he needed 7. You understand? He needed 7 people.
Highly unfortunate for those lads. Their imps didn't die.
That's all right. I think that's the end of my turn.
Okie doke. Mr. Bartholomew.
Well, if the Firegeist weren't going next, I would go free up Armin to go wail on the Firegeist. But since that's not going to work, I will draw one of my short swords. And move to Firegeist.
Okay, I will approve said move.
I will bonus action go full bunny to give me my 7 temp hit points.
Okay.
And
Oh, I never made you a button for that. I'll do that next week.
that's okay. I will take my attack on Firegeist and use a bardic and use a flourish. I'm going to use the armor one. So whatever I roll for damage on the blade flourish, I get in armor class.
Okay.
So here's the attack. Oh, target him. Attack.
And that's a hit.
Damage.
Nice.
And
Damage.
bardic flourish.
Nice.
Another 7. And that adds 7 to your AC.
And that adds, I think, 7 to my AC.
That's some serious damage.
Okay.
That's only one attack.
That's 20 points.
We will give you a miscellaneous of 7 on your AC for now.
Double
Your
check
AC
that.
is at 24.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And that was my bonus action and action, and that's it.
That's it? Okay.
So close to not giving him a turn. That's so close.
There we go.
Fire guys.
And now he makes a save.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's his turn.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh yeah. Ooh, he might not come
Good
up.
call, Michael.
Good call, Michael. Brendan.
I am the
Bring
rules
it
lawyer.
back to you as your turn. Target him and do your damage for your spell.
Well, he gets to save first.
And he failed his save. He doesn't get advantage like the imps. Whoa! You killed him.
Well done.
Nice.
Good teamwork.
Somebody has to pay a commission to Michael Esquire.
Well done, everyone.
I like that.
Good teamwork.
The little jaws of
I don't know what
doom
he-
are feasting.
Sorry, Armin.
I'm
I don't know
giving
what
Michael
fire guys can do,
inspiration
but
for remembering the rules.
Armin can still kill 2 of them.
The funny thing is because he's immune to being unconscious, it doesn't show unconscious like it does everyone else who's
Dying.
dead. But he's dead.
I don't know what he could have done, but I didn't want to find out.
Yeah.
Now,
bad,
does
he was
Fire
hard.
Imp 10 run into the jaws of doom?
Probably not.
Or is he in range?
It's the range of most people, yeah.
He is going to.
He gets advantage on the save. He might go in anyway.
I mean, he did watch 3 imps go pop and the boss.
He's targeting Stinky,
Might have a range attack.
throwing fire at him.
There we go.
And he hits
Thanks.
for 2 points of damage.
Is that Fire Imp feces?
Constitution save is... I forget, is that... Yeah, is
Concentration.
it concentration?
I think so.
He's got to make a con check. Con 10.
Yeah, it's a 10 because it's slow.
They should have done that automatically.
That's
So
you, Brendan.
Who's that?
No,
Fire Imp 10?
he doesn't have the
No, you.
as he's concentrating here. Because,
You have to do concentration save.
yeah, you gotta do a concentration save. So
Oh, I do.
You got hit for 2 points damage. I'm concentrating too, but nobody's hit me yet.
What did I say for 10 points? Oh, from the Fire Imp? Did the Fire Imp take his damage from being within 15 feet?
mother.
He didn't enter. He threw
No,
fire at you.
he's not in. He just threw fire at you.
Is he within 15 feet of me?
Oh, he is because look at the measurement. He's 15 feet.
yep.
Yeah, all right,
We
yeah.
can't see your measurement.
Oh, yeah.
Target him.
That's right, beginning of his turn. I forgot.
Yeah, target him and do your damage. He made his save, so do your damage. Oh, and you take no damage. I hate you so much.
Recover your 2 hit points.
I will go. I am on top of those things.
Not that Armin needs the help, but he's probably sitting there going, "No help from nothing, nothing." Just
I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs until I can do something.
Fire Imp 19.
At least something's going to happen near me now.
The southwest corner of the battlefield was just sort of a little slow to catch on.
Is targeting Armin with a fire touch, which misses. And then, hold on 1 second because they didn't put this in right. These bastards. My fault.
I think that's what that
6 and 17 are going to get attacks of opportunity as Charlie and Sammy go running screaming.
Well, they are wizards. They might try something.
I did take Warcaster.
They're just baby wizards.
Okay. Armin.
Yeah.
This is interesting. take 2d8 fire damage from heat metal. You are getting hot.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah, so let me just, I don't have the,
It's Reaper rounds.
it does, for some reason it doesn't have it set in here. So I gotta
spell.
do it.
It is an excellent spell.
All right, hold on.
'Cause it's
Come
going to give
on.
him disadvantage to swing.
Okay, so take 7, just the first one. 7 hot. Fire damage. Where are you? I'll do it.
Constitution save or drop yourself.
He can't drop himself, so there's no point in doing it.
It just crumbles to pieces.
And the funny thing is, there's no saving that, and he gets to do it as a bonus action. Just so you know. Oh no, he gets, according to this, he gets to make a save. Make a con save. Make a con save. According to his special ability, he gets to Russell. You made your save, so take 3 points.
If this were Toons, he would jump out of his own skin.
Yes, where are you? He only took 3 points of damage. They must have a special thing because it says there's a spell DC save of 12. So, don't ask me. That's a Bard Druid spell. Okay, bugs it.
Great bard spell.
That was Fire Amp for 19. That's spell he can do. Charlie. Charlie is real upset because he only has Firebolt and Burning Hands as his spells. So he can't.
Really? That's why I have Magic Missile.
He casts Shield.
As a reaction.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's a reaction, but
Yeah.
So if he runs away and the imp swings at him and it hits, he can cast shield.
true.
Oh, it's only a reaction? You can't cast it?
Well, you can.
I mean, I guess you can. But
You can cast it at any time. It's just it's meant to be a reaction.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. He can't. He has nothing to attack with.
Okay.
A dagger. So,
He doesn't have a staff?
disengage.
all right, so this is what he'll do. I'll take his AC off, and I will attack with the dagger.
He can disengage. It's okay.
You can dodge.
Good on him.
Dodge and shield.
It's good attack with a dagger.
Good
I
on
learned
him right
something.
there.
If you forget the target, you can drag from the chat box onto the target.
Oh, neat.
Come on.
Come on.
All right, yeah, it hit. No, it showed up. He actually hit.
He did.
I'm surprised.
He rolled
gonna hit.
17.
It's gonna hit level 1.
We have a new Meep. Meepo.
Meepo.
And he resisted the 1 point of damage.
Drat.
Why? I think
Meepo, disengage and hide behind the bunny.
One of the giant robots are running to the woods. Or
No, you don't hide behind me. I'm
my
not
knife doesn't hurt fire. My knife doesn't hurt fire.
disengage and hide behind the bunny.
That was his attack. He can't disengage.
Yes, we can.
no, he attacks.
Not now.
I thought he could bonus action disengage.
That's a rogue.
If he's a rogue, he's a wizard.
Meepo
Rogue
was
mage.
a rogue.
Okay. Bonus action, duck.
Sammy is going to disengage and hide behind you because you're big and ugly. That was his.
Sorry, I just kind of got to pay attention to stuff at work.
Okay.
Hopefully everything is behaving.
All right, Brendan. Target 17. It's his turn.
All right.
Did you
Did it
fuck
not
it?
Oh, it didn't take. There we go.
He fails.
The Jaws of Doom will help.
Lawnmower clippings.
Oh, interesting. You can't put this effect on you.
Instant death.
There you go, Charlie.
Mithras. Okay, you can. What are you doing?
I would like to close the gap.
Oh, move yourself. Okay, I thought you were doing a range attack.
Nope.
Goliath don't do that.
So they get advantage on me, but I get advantage on them.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna take a reckless attack. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hit. Dead.
Did those 2d6 apply?
Yes,
I think they did.
absolutely. You did 20 damage.
All right.
8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 6 as a bonus.
He's too far away.
The rest of your move if you want it. Move.
And I will look menacingly at him.
He's probably gonna poof anyway.
Yeah.
First of all, do your damage on him, my friend, and target him and do the save and damage.
Get him. Just give us your treasure.
Failed the save.
Come back. We need the treasure.
He is dead. No, that was not that hard of a fight, now was it?
Sorry.
The initiative made all the difference. We had 3 moves before they got to go.
Yeah. That's third level spell is important too.
Yeah, it's been
And the
phenomenal.
Spirit Guardians and that Cypher Strike makes a big difference for
That
round
cyber
1.
fight really hurt the bad guy. I had 90 hit points and you did like 46 in your first round.
I'm really good at first rounds, but after that, I come downhill fast.
Peak early.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great at the 10-meter sprint.
Yeah, Bard's not a marathon guy.
All right, I'm gonna clap the small robot on the shoulder and say, "Good job."
I still have a Cypher for the rest of the minute, so just flip around.
I figure I'm taking out any squirrels, worms, ants.
The 2 first level wizards survived.
So where on the map, you said to the north, so the temple we saw is to our
Left.
this way?
Yep. Yes, it's that way.
Undo that.
I will undo it. I said, no, you can't do that move.
Well, Barton's base move is 35. In a dread ambush round, he gets plus 10 feet, so it goes to 45, and then Cypher gives him plus 30 feet. And in the first round, he can actually, his base move is 75.
That's pretty good.
It's a crazy combination.
Yes. But everything is first round with him. After that, he's done.
Well, I don't have to do the Cypher in the first round, but I thought in this case it made sense, because it's a bonus action.
No, it made lots of sense. It was a good move.
Gotta mark up the spell slot.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Is there anything left of these things?
Nope, not a thing.
I begin casting Speak with Animals.
What animal do you see?
Well, it's just a general spell. It lets you speak with any animals. I'm going to try to find a bird and ask where the hell we are.
The 20
Only
feet
knows
up
what it knows.
to my nest.
You're home.
You're near my nest.
How do I leave?
I'm gonna.
Where's the end of
I'm gonna
this
head toward the big temple.
green stuff?
Say that again, Mistress.
I'm gonna ask the bird where the end of the green stuff is. Get me out of the trees.
Everything's green.
I don't like it here.
Everywhere.
I don't like it here. I'm as tall as some of the small trees. I'm hitting my head on every branch.
So Barton, it seems to be heading off to the north.
Yeah, I look at Armin and H1PU. Not the first time.
No.
I'm sorry. Is there protocol when this happens? You guys have done it more than me, so.
Any chance there's like a huge gem on the thing that just died?
No, there's nothing left.
I hope
Maybe
you didn't end up on Poor World.
Poor world.
Let's really go to Poor World. Why'd that happen?
All right, I go.
We should do a quick look to see if the mage, if what's his name, the wizard, and or Elena are around. The rest of us showed up here.
It's true.
Well, they would have been in the center where the Firegeist was. You guys were all landed here relative to the positions you were in when the spell was cast.
That's true.
But in the center, instead of Elena and the mage, was a Firegeist.
That's the baby mages.
2 questions.
Well,
Were those fire things anything that I've seen before?
okay. What you can do is roll yourself. You can use history or insight or nature. Nature, if it's for the place, everything else would be history and insight. You can use history and insight for anything, or if you just want to know about, is this an Eberron jungle, nature?
I'll go insight.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty sure this isn't Eberron. You roll pretty good.
Okay.
And you recognize imps from stories. The fire guys, you're not quite so sure what it is. He figures a imp boss.
Okay.
But there definitely were fire creatures and heard of fire imps.
Sure. But it's not like I'm like, yep, I know what that is.
Nope, it's just like, yeah, I've heard stories about such things.
Okay. All right.
It's just you've never come across them in your life.
I'm okay with checking out the big temple.
So Charlie and Sammy know where we are?
Nope, they are removing feces from the back of their pants.
But they did good.
It's something you don't understand as a warforged.
Sure I do. I have to oil the back of my pants sometimes.
Usually you only oil the front of your pants when you're scared.
All right, I guess we're following right after Barton.
You don't have to. I was just going to go look at the big temple thing.
And apparently Armin.
Yep.
Okay, so
I tell the baby wizards to cling to me.
we're closing. Fine, we're closing that map.
All right.
As you hit across cracked and overgrown flagstone, when you get, it's like, oh, wait a second, it's really not a field. There were flagstones here. Stepping over falling and shattered piling, pushing aside vines and briars. How close are you going to go towards the temple?
Well, now that we're walking on actual flagstones, we have to get whoever does our detect traps up in front. That's
me.
place for a pressure plate. Is that you?
I guess that's me.
Okay, so
I'm fine walking through jungles and woods. We get to pavers and I slow down and let somebody else go in front.
Okay, so here we are on the party sheet. We'll put Bugs in front, Remember, north is to the left, so. What else? Go to the, you know what I'm talking about on the party sheet? Go to the order.
Yep.
Okay, Armin wants to be there.
Yep. Somebody being strong right behind me.
Put yourselves where you want to be.
Why don't you put Charlie in?
We're not going to put him on the sheet. They're going to be in the back, I guess.
Okay.
You guys okay with that?
Charlie and Sammy are the alarms when something attacks us from the back.
Or you can put them in between Armin and the three of them.
Charlie and Sammy went thump. Something's coming.
You can put them between you guys.
Sure.
In the behind Armin and in front of Stinky, Mithras, and Barden.
I offer them a gold piece of conversion.
They put it in their pockets.
Might keep them alive longer.
Exactly.
Okay, roll perception there, Mike, in the tower. You don't see anything? How far are you going towards the temple?
There's nothing else around, right?
Right.
Did they detect magic? We should just make sure we're not walking into magic.
Guys, I'll be right back. Just keep going. I'm hoping I can just look and see the jobs running. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I have detect magic.
I think Barton has that spell. I'll double check.
Do not. Or I don't have it.
Hey, Sammy. Or Charlie. Can I detect magic?
I'll see.
I have dispel magic. I can just do that on the whole thing. Because it's an object, right?
Just dispel the temple.
Their
being
master
magical.
had taught them that spell. Their master likes fire spells.
I have identify.
I can disguise myself, but I can't.
Yeah, Elena was the detect magic person because she could do it at will.
Well, I'm going to speed things along.
Okay.
When you were nearly at the temple, the sound of creatures crashing through the underbrush comes from behind you. You turn and see the people moving through the woods towards the clearing around the pyramid.
Turn on to see people.
And suddenly the earth shudders and gapes, opening beneath your feet, and you are falling amid the roar of collapsing masonry. Dust fills the air, and the sunlight disappears as the darkness swallows you.
Pit trap.
The good thing this isn't Michael's campaign because none of us fall. just to trap it open, it'll be like, what?
It would literally just be Jim going, damn. Like it's a cartoon.
Oscar would just be standing there.
Yeah,
floating.
Fraser would just either cling to the wall or just superhero landing at the bottom.
Okay. But do we take damage?
No, but unfortunately, who am I missing?
The two baby wizards fell into the spikes.
Oh no, the two baby wizards are dead. They didn't have the constitution to survive that.
Poor
Do we
baby.
need to keep the jungle map?
Nope.
He said we're off it, I thought. Yeah.
I just didn't know if it was worth keeping.
I mean, down below.
You can put it on Shift Alt if you want it for memory.
She's that she died in the fight.
Right. You were in a long, narrow chamber running east-west,
Which is up down.
which is up down. In the center of this apartment is a domed shape on the floor. In the east wall is a blank-faced stone door. The west end of the room is blocked by fallen stone and rubble, apparently the result of a collapse that you just fell down. That's funny because it's scripted you do that, and yet it tells you of a collapse. The two side walls appear to have several niches cut into them.
Barton didn't get his donut secrets.
Speak with Ted.
Long narrow chamber running east-west. No, we need the head wizard anyway.
Oh, wait a second. I didn't share the map. I am sorry.
You did not.
I'm sorry, description though.
So
No,
wait,
my fault.
Charlie and Sammy died?
Yeah, they died in the collapse.
I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
No, you can't find their bodies. There was a hole opened up underneath you as the ceiling of this room collapsed.
But
They were made into pancake batter under
they
the
were the new Meepo.
They were made into pancake batter. You can spare their bloodstains.
They're still the new Meepo. Meepo's dead, remember? Look up. Is there a way to get out?
No, it's actually blocked off and kind of dark in here. As a matter of fact, H1PU needs to have his eyeballs on.
All right, I'll turn on my eyeballs.
I see fine.
I cast light.
I want to start to examine the niches.
Okay. Hold on for 1 second.
I look for my 2 gold in the rubble. I gotta get those conversion tokens back. Sorry, Jim. Go ahead.
The 3 niches on both the northern and southern. Hold on a second before I forget. Delete them from the combat tracker. The 3 niches on both the northern and southern walls are 5 feet wide and about 3 feet off the floor. Each niche contains a diorama depicting some aspect of tribal life. The 6-inch tall figures in all the displays appear to be made of stucco, realistically and brightly painted. The scenes portrayed represent fishing, farming, religion, warfare, and the creation story and crafting. Okay, hold on. We shall go with what Armin is looking at.
I'm looking at whatever this thing in the center of the room is.
Right, that's what I'm going to read that description in a second. The shape in the center of the chamber appears to be a small alcove protected by a half dome with the open end facing towards the door in the east wall. The alcove is set in a recessed, shallow, tiled well, 1 foot deep and 10 feet wide. The alcove itself is 4 feet high. The recess contains some sort of display. The display appears to be a diorama depicting a hunting party of Omen warriors in feathers and deer-hide garments in a mountainside scene. Some have pulled down a stag with the aid of a dog. Another group is cleaning a small mule deer. And others have cornered a panther with their spears. A scout watches the panther from an outcropping above. He holds a metal staff with a loop in its end. It looks like a shepherd's crook. And just so you know, a cave-in completely blocks the west end of the chamber. At short intervals, small amounts of rubble and dirt come spilling into the room. Several large stars appear to have wedged themselves tightly, closing the collapse.
Shepherd's a crook.
Shepherd's crook, not the shepherd is a crook, you Arizonian idiot.
All right, well, I'm going to guess whoever built the temple. All right, we're in some sort of museum.
Feels like, yeah. Or a shrine of some sort.
Yeah.
Religion, warfare, creation story, crafting, farming.
Any details on the creation story or just a creation story?
Creation story. In the display, the creation. All the statuettes in there are stylized and obviously non-human.
The one I'm looking at, are they? Sorry. Okay.
All right, let's go to the creation story. If you want to look at the creation story one, I'm going to move. That's the one Barton's in front of, okay?
Okay.
So this one, there's like a god adored in green, equestral feathers. is mixing ashes with blood to form sculptures of a man and a woman. 4 towering figures painted red, black, blue, and white are standing about a fire committing suicide with their daggers. 2 smaller figures are ringed by the 4 modest pimp. The pimply one is being consumed by fire. The Lord of Snails cowers in fear. It's just it's the Omen creation.
I'm going to take a picture of my cell phone just so we have it for later if we need it.
Got it.
Good call.
Good call.
With your phone. Yep.
Reference it later. Goes, okay, wait.
That's why I was jotting down notes. Okay. This could come up later.
What are you doing, Mithras?
I look back at them and say, we're going, right? This is dumb carving.
Worked with a mage for how many years? You know carving's going to be important.
I worked for that mage for 10 minutes. He paid me to stand in front of his door and make sure no one got in.
One question: the statuettes and carvings, are they actually in the stone? Like, are they part of the stone carved, or are they like little figurines? Like, could you pick them up if you wanted to?
They seem to be figurines. You could probably pick them up if you wanted to.
I think it's dangerous or worth it.
I'm thinking not.
Let's put it in front. Let me describe yours there, Mike. You're in front of A.
Sure. Okay.
12 commoners are engaged in farming, planting maize, and harvesting wheat. There are 5 tribal warriors standing guard, and a priest in a bird costume is blessing the fields.
Okay. I'd like to just get a glimpse.
No, yours is a river scene where dozen of commoners gather rushes, fish with nets, and carve a dugout. I'm sorry.
I would like a description of all of them. Like, I'll take the time to sit there and look at them all.
Okay, so,
And you said in the creation one, they're non-human?
non-human. They're gods. They're definitely like the gods.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start with the center display. Why? Because it's the top one on my list.
Okay.
The diorama in the alcove holds 12 tribal warriors, a scout, a big-ass dog, and a big black cat. And some deer. Okay? It's definitely like a hunting party.
Okay.
Okay? We know what's in... What's that for, Brendan?
I want to see if I can find the 2 gold.
Oh, okay. He's looking for his gold back, but no. You have no gold.
I gave them conversion tokens. They clearly didn't believe. I need to retrieve the tokens.
So niche A, it's left side is A, B, C, bottom to top. Right side is D, E, F, bottom to top. Okay.
Okay.
So A, where you were, is where the guys are. A dozen folk are carving out a dugout and fishing with nets.
Yep.
The second one there in the middle is the 12 people farming with some guards standing by with a priest in a bird costume. C, the top one there on the left, portrays a temple upon a tiered pyramid. 7 people are bringing up small offerings of gold and jade. Before the temple stands a priest holding a snake. Around him stand 3 warriors, costumed warriors. One is dressed as a winged serpent and holding a spear. Another is dressed as a bear with razor claws. The third represents a coyote holding a torch. There are several stone statues of the gods, bits in gold and jade around,
Do we have any jade in the party? We have lots of gold. Do we have any jade among us?
Not that I know.
What's jade?
It's a stone.
Okay, D, which...
I pick up a stone. I got one right here.
Okay. D is by Barton.
That was the creation scene, right?
No, I read the wrong one. It was a mistake. That I read it wrong on the thing. The creation one is the one in the middle. Sorry. This one is a bunch. There's like 20 warriors in combat. 10 warriors on one side are painted black, while the other 10 are painted red. It's a war scene. It's one tribe fighting another.
Okay.
The middle one there on the right side is definitely the creation. And the top right shows various forms of crafting. There are like 12 people who are busy weaving rugs and baskets, carving totems, making pots, grinding stones, making clothes, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Is there any actual jade anywhere in the room, or is it just depictions of jade?
No, there's little bits of jade in that center one. You're talking about the jade in the center?
Yeah, well, just because there was something about giving jade and gold as a sort of an offering. It'd be nice if we found some jade or gold in case we had to mimic that at some point. I don't know if I want to take it off for the around us.
Where was the jade?
The upper left.
Okay, C. Yeah. What, do you want to grab the jade?
Seems risky.
We'll know if we come across jade.
I can grab the jade.
It's not a piece of jade, a piece of gold. It's pieces of jade and gold.
I go grab it.
So,
it's like, let's say a brooch, like kind of thing.
They're like melted together.
Yeah, they're melded together. You can't just take the jade without taking the gold with it.
we know they're valuing jade. When we come across jade, we'll hang on to some. But let's get something appreciable.
Not a little
Fake
yeah.
miniature jade.
Barton, roll. Oh, what would, I don't know, insight, something like that. Insight. Roll an insight in the tower.
Sure. Skills. Insight. I see investigate. There's insight. Rolled.
Okay. Nothing comes to mind.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I'll go to where? Is that a door?
That is a door.
Yes, big, large guy. We are ready.
Open door.
Hold on. That door. Okay. Well, you can try to open the door.
It's locked.
Yes.
Rabbit open door.
The door is carved with a sun symbol and appears to open into the room. There are hinges on this side and scratches on the floor. There is no visible lock or handle on it, although a slight gap stretches across the top of the door. 8 holes seem to have been bored into the door. They're about an inch in diameter, but nothing can be seen in them. The door seems to be fairly thick. The lintel is arched with a keystone at the top.
Nothing in the alcoves match the size of the holes.
No.
I'll check for traps.
Give me a perception. In the tower, please. Okay. You don't see anything.
Can I poke an arrow into one of the holes?
Sure.
I have my move approved before he pokes. There you go. Okay.
But he's right in line. If the door explodes, I'll land on him.
There you go. Yeah, it goes in a couple inches and it just kind of stops and poke, poke, poke.
So there's a gap at the top.
A little bit, yeah.
Hey, tall guy, can you see through the gap at the top?
Can I see through the gap at the top?
Roll a perception check in the dice tower, sir. Why did you roll 20d20?
The damage from the door attack.
I was simulating what we do around the table.
Why you get proficiency on perception? I mean, advantage on perception?
No, I don't know why I rolled advantage.
All right, well, I'll give you.
Is it because of the belted dwarven kind? He's underground?
No.
No, I don't think so, because I didn't put that in there. It doesn't matter. It might be something I don't know about. It doesn't matter. But no, you don't see anything really.
It's not that big a hole.
You can see there's a gap, but then the wall kind of goes behind. Like, there's a gap, but you can't see through it. It's like the slam plate, let's say, is on the top also. Like the jam.
Yep. Nah, Rabbit, I can't see through it.
But there's no handle or anything else on here either, is there?
Nope.
Try pushing on the door.
I think the hinges were on this side.
Okay, roll perception then. But if you're gonna do that, where are you gonna do it, Stinky?
Right where I am.
Okay, roll perception. Nope, you don't find any secret doors.
Can I stand on the globe?
It's a half. It's like an amphitheater. It's a half facing the. It's open facing the door, and it's a dome, half dome.
I kind of want to like stand on it, and so like my eyes can look through the holes and see if the light ignites or whatever it is.
Well, you can do that, but Mithra's already looked, and the jam is behind it. So.
Oh, I didn't know if maybe because it's got a sundial light activates it.
Nope. You can look through there, and you shine your lights on there, and Mithros looks, and he still sees wall. Or stone, I should say.
What kind of hinges are they? Can I tell from here?
That's a hinge, and it's got stone pins.
Could we just pop the pins and pull the door in? The hinges are on our side. Can we just tap them out?
I don't see why you don't try that. You can try it.
What, you got stone tools?
Nope.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
His name is Armin.
Pull the pin.
Steel fists, remember?
Okay.
I actually roll a die for damage on unarmed combat. So it's H1PU.
I'm taking a quick bio break. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something to drink.
Yeah, but I think we just pull the pins and pull the door in. That might work.
Or me and the big robot could hit it at the same time.
Have at it.
So we're gonna run down and get a drink.
It's not the first time we've busted our way through a door.
It's our biggest nemesis, doors.
And hopefully it won't be our last time.
Well, I'd unlock it, except it won't do anything. We can't get it open once it's unlocked, if it's locked. Unless there's something we can put in the holes just to lever it open if it were unlocked. 8 holes.
Okay, I am back. So what are you gonna do? Or is there other people out?
I think me and Armin are gonna hit the door at the same time very hard.
The door, the hinges, what?
Just, you said it opens up into the room, right?
Right.
So we're just gonna try to break it off the hinge.
Are you going to attack the hinge or the door?
The hinge.
Are you going to attack the top hinge or the bottom hinge?
I'll do top because I'm taller. Armin can do the bottom.
Okay, we'll wait till we get back and make sure, and we'll have him confirm that. We shall continue from there. Yes, that's probably very true there, H1PU.
And I do say that out loud. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but
Well, you said it in halfling.
Well, we can hear you, but you're spouting off in machine code, so.
What are you talking?
He said something in halfling. It's kind of funny. He said, so if I got this right, Armin and I will get to watch them eat each other and see who survives the longest. You gotta, during Mike's game, you gotta see the things Brendan sends me as whispers. We go back and forth with whispers all day long. Brendan always founds it. Okay, so this was the plan that was come up by the short guy, Mithras. He says he's going to punch the top hinge. Punch, you said. You're going to use your fist?
No. I'm going to use an axe.
He's going to use an axe on the top hinge, and he wants Armin to attack the bottom hinge at the same time.
At the same time, I mean, I'm not against it.
I'm telling you what his plan is. You guys can tell me what you're doing.
It's very straightforward, and then the two of us, we push on the door until it falls over.
The door obviously opens inwards. Pushing doesn't help a damn thing.
We need to pull the door.
Go off the hinges and just pull it in.
So anyway, you guys attacking the door at the same time? You're doing one hinge at a time. What are you doing? No, Brendan, it doesn't. What are you doing?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, you hit the door. Roll damage. The top hinge breaks. You hit the bottom. You damage the bottom.
You can re-roll that too if you'd like.
You damage the bottom hinge. You hit it again. You break the bottom hinge. Hold on.
There's a lot of interest in that
what I gotta do? The door, which weighs several hundred pounds, falls on you two, and you each take 7 points of damage.
Hey Jim.
Huh?
Hey, I'm looking at the various scenes. Can I make a religion check?
Sure. We just...
I like your style, Metal Man. What's your name?
Armin.
It's a good name.
Yeah, you don't recognize this religion at all.
March.
Okay, so the door fell, injuring these two. And then the monstrosity decides to march into the hallway, and he's going to stop there.
Armin, you good?
Yeah.
Because the rest of the party can heal, so we can all heal. So, all right.
I want to read something to you guys.
Okay.
If you hold on a second, I believe it's here. You realize there's something not quite right with how the light is shining out of Stinky's eyes. You realize that the light, instead of being white, is a little yellowish. That it seems that there's a irritating gas in the area. It's like everywhere.
I say let's leave the area.
And it looks like it's the same up ahead. It's like
Better or worse? Thicker or thinner anywhere?
No, it seems to be everywhere.
Can I tell if it's potentially flammable? Experimenting.
It's potentially. It seems to be very unflammable. Very unhappy. People, you're very unhappy with it. It fire is very unhappy with it. How's that?
Just dampening the fire.
Right.
I was going to be willing to test whether it's flammable or not.
Go for it now. I'm less nervous now that you said that than I was before.
You don't feel so good.
Jim, I have a necklace of adaptation on that's attuned, just to keep that in mind.
I'm just telling you, you don't feel so good. And a couple of guys took a point of damage.
I'm going to start moving.
No
Hold
save,
on.
Jim?
No save. But you didn't take any. You resisted because
Okay.
the damage is in there. You took nothing. Armin took nothing. H1P, you took nothing. Bugs, Mithras, and Barden take 1. There is no save.
And my necklace doesn't help.
Let me look.
It's designed just for this thing.
Does resistance to poison help?
I can breathe in water right now if I wanted to.
It would, but you don't have you. Yes, but it's you resist, and you have an advantage of save.
Yeah, but there's no save in this thing. Okay.
Mithras the Small should not have taken that. I don't know why he did.
I can breathe normally in any environment.
Oh, I see why. There's a mistake. I made a mistake on your. You can take your point back, Mithras. There is a mistake on your belt, the dwarven kind.
That's supposed to be ironic. A giant wearing a dwarf belt.
Yes.
Well, I would like to keep moving to where there maybe isn't gas.
I agree. Failure.
There was a semicolon instead of a colon. What? Wait, we're not quite done yet.
If you buy right now, you'll get 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, right? Stinky.
If you break the door down, you'll get 2 traps for the price of 1.
Yeah, well. And your innards are rusting there, Stinky and Armin. You each take 1 point of rust damage, of acid damage, internally.
Here's a question. Did the gas come in when the door opened, or was it here the whole time?
Always here, and I just forgot to tell you.
Always has been.
Don't fail on perception checks.
Well, it's dark. You guys
Had stuff to look at.
and stuff to look
That
at.
makes sense.
You can't walk through that wall. You gotta actually trace your step through the door, Bart. You cannot walk through walls. They won't let you. Like if you want to go through the door, you gotta make sure you're going through the door. not through the wall. That's why you stopped there. I had to redo like all the doors in this place because I couldn't walk through them. It was quite annoying. All right, let me just go to what this place looks like, if we don't mind. Get rid of all the... The stone walls of this corridor are carved to resemble a stack of bamboo-like logs. The passage slopes down from a single door on its western leg. From a single door in its western leg. What the hell?
Yeah, it's the door we're going through.
Oh, yeah, it's the western leg. All right, yeah, okay. The lintel of which has been crafted to represent a stylized cavern entrance. It leads to double doors of beaten bronze work to resemble the forest of seaweed. That would be the far side.
Right now, only Mithras can see that, right? Mithras can see the far door at this point.
The only Mithras can see all the way down.
What do you see, Mithras?
It's a hallway. It slopes. Looks like, I don't know, there should be traps here.
It looks like there should be traps here.
This is where I'd set up a trap if I was hunting a deer.
We'll set them off.
Why would I go set him off?
We don't.
But can't isn't that what the bunny does? Isn't that like his thing?
Sure,
No. No, but I can try.
That works for me. If that's not what the bunny does, I walk down the hall.
It's primitive to deck traps.
I'm a bard, but yeah, I can look. I'm not particularly good at it.
Before I forget.
Not yet. Give me 2 more levels, then I'll be fine at it.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Is it just perception, or do you have to have a skill in it?
I have thieves' tools, and
Okay.
it's pretty much just perception.
There is no proficiency in the tech traps. It is perception.
Right, which I have a whopping +1 in.
I have a good perception, but I have no experience with traps.
I'm not even proficient in it. Now,
And
once I
thieves'
become a
tool-
rogue...
thieves' tools don't help you with detect traps, just remove them.
No, correct. Once I become a rogue, I'll be proficient in it, and I think maybe double proficient in it, but...
I mean, Barton, the guy with the high wisdom and the high dex, should really be holding the thieves' tools right now, but he decided not to.
They're mine.
I have good perception, but I just logically I can't see Martin being. If it was like traps in the woods, like snares and that shit, or pit traps, I could see him knowing that. But why would he know dungeon traps?
Okay, just so you know,
With bugs.
we
Good point.
I wouldn't.
don't anybody move. We're not going to move anybody after this.
Okay, Jim.
Just hold on.
Just disappear. Whatever I did. Okay.
But my character-wise, conceptually, after another dungeon crawl, I'm going to start taking rogue and go, maybe I should start looking for traps.
I know you're in the dark, Mithras, but this is for everyone else. You see down there towards, like here,
Yep, we see to the doors, yep.
they swung behind Mithras, smacking him in the ass. Hold on.
Found the trap. He did his job.
It smacks him in the ass and closes that off.
That red line is closed.
That red line is closed. Mithras, you need to get targeted
Oh.
for your damage.
We can't kill this character like day one.
Well, don't worry, he's got a lot of health.
Take
Holy crap. 89 hit points?
Take 6 points of bruised ass.
Well, those guys are dead. March.
We're going to leave you at your doorway. What do you... so, Bugs and Barton, you see the things just swing, closing off the doorway, and a whack. Ah! And that's it.
Can I make a perception check to see what triggered it?
Okay. Pressure plate? You roll pretty good.
Okay. I'll walk up and try and avoid the pressure plate. Like, want to get as close as I can without stepping on
Pressure
it.
plate has literally been depressed. It's being held down now by the doors. You can see it. If you get up there, which you haven't, yeah, you can see that the doors are now holding that pressure plate down.
Can I try to disarm it?
Sure.
Jam something in there, keep it in place.
I'll undo it. Pull the little wire off that holds the spring.
All right, hold on one second. Let me just do this to be more accurate.
We have robots. What happened to our robots?
The squares before it are the pressure plate.
Okay.
Like next to those doors, but those doors are closed.
Makes sense.
And that's where it's actually shut off. I just did it quick.
Just a little test on the door. Is it locked or can I push it open? I'm not gonna put, I don't want to reactivate the plates. I just want to see is it locked?
It looks like a wall to you now.
Interesting. It's not doors anymore. It's wall.
Yeah, it's wall.
I guess we lost our giant.
Can I attempt to disarm?
And you two are going to starve.
Absolutely, you can attempt to disarm. Let me see. Details about pressure plates. It's in the beginning. Guess and find. Use thieves' tools?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you were able to push those pressure plates down enough to get the doors to swing back, and figured out a way to wedge it so that if you step on the pressure plate, it won't go down again. Like the floor was holding these doors in a way.
Right. And now they're pinned, so...
Right, you were able to undo it. You rolled pretty well.
See, I can't find them, but I know what to do with them when someone else finds them.
These things are particularly hard to find in this adventure.
The big guy finds them and then you disarm them. It seems like a good plan. All right, Armin, we got a pickle jar here you got to move.
I'm still going to go over the pressure plate.
There's a wall in front of us.
Not anymore.
Like an Armin.
I think the wall popped up.
I thought he got that open.
Oh, I thought he got rid of that pressure plates, but the wall was still there.
No, I got the doors back and the pressure plate.
Cool. Never mind that.
Fixed it.
I thought you only got half. Where's the crazy H1?
I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him before, so that I could be in the back. And
no, that was my fault.
Nah, it was H1P.
He's usually in the back with me. I'm just, really far back this time.
When you're not in combat, you don't have to make your moves in 30 unless I tell you to.
Good job, Tiny.
You didn't die. What's your name?
You didn't die.
Bugs.
Good job, Rabbit. Open door.
Okay.
He's getting good at detecting traps.
It is.
Just open door. That's the right answer.
This room is constructed of large stone blocks, buttressed in the corner. The walls are wet and slimy, and mud covers most of the floor. To the east and west, may be seen stone doors recessed in the wall, and to the north is a set of stairs leads down.
Down's not the way we want to go.
No place like home.
Why do you think we don't want to go down?
Why don't we go through one of these doors that we're standing next to? Are those the weird stone blocks?
Of the wall we just set.
Because we fell into a hole, so I'm guessing we want to go up.
In the center
Let's
of
see what's
the
in the temple.
chamber sits a large, polished boulder amid pile of smaller, rounded rocks. The boulder is 5 feet tall and covered brown with dark streaks and spots. Leaning against it is what appears to be a bamboo staff.
Like a dung beetle thing. Giant thing of poop.
Stone poop.
All right, I pick up the bamboo staff and start scratching my back.
In the mud around the base of the boulder is a moving shape, looking like a crayfish. It is facing you and seems to be aware of your presence.
Up to it. Closest.
Disarm it.
Hold on. What is it? What are these things? The hell is that again? Oh, okay.
I think 2 DMs are talking to themselves. What's this? I don't know. What's going on? I don't know.
What are these things called again?
Okay. I'm confused. I confused myself.
That's my point.
Okay, the floor of this chamber is very slippery. It counts as difficult terrain, so you know. Any sudden actions, including those necessary for combat, may result in the character taking a spill. So if the character uses a dash exit or attempts to fight within this room, must succeed on a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
I can do that.
Saving throws shall be made before attacks are made. Okay?
Is that each attack? Is it a save per attack or a save a round?
That's a save per attack. Oh, per round. Per round.
Okay. All right. Cool. I have a thing called Danger Sense, so I should have advantage.
So, first we shall show you where the crayfish is.
That's a big crayfish.
There's a giant crayfish.
It has giant in its title. It's my mortal enemy.
We having lobster tonight?
Yes.
That's a big crayfish.
Crayfish says that. Oh, I'm sorry. You shouldn't read that. But, oh well. He actually said this. But I screwed up.
What if we speak crayfish? Yeah, but just...
Then you'd be able to read it.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you read it or not. It's not that important.
Must be draconic. So a giant crayfish comes up out of the mud and battles at us.
Rating at you, yes.
Blah, 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 blah. I speak Common, Elvish, and Sylvan, so if it's not any of them, I'm stumped.
I cast Axe and swing.
Oh, initiatives.
That was mean.
It's a crayfish.
Is what I do. I hunt. Big fish. Food.
Oh, it is a favorite enemy of mine, if it's a beast.
It has giant in the name. It dies.
Do you have giant in your name?
No, I don't.
He's a Goliath.
I'm half giant. I hate them.
By all that is holy, I have brought you thine dinner. Thank you. French.
Do you hate half yourself?
I suppose, if that's how you'd like to view it.
Okay.
Or do you half hate yourself?
Everyone has initiative.
What?
Mark,
I didn't roll. Did you roll?
Martin, you're up.
Only probably.
28. Jesus, 28.
Okay, well, I see him, so let me just
Don't smash into him.
target.
Like how I said, I'm the one who swings first and I go last.
Well,
We all see you swinging, and we go.
It's a really big build-up.
Yeah.
you're a big dude. It's a big swing.
So first one is regular, second one is the Gloomstalker. So this is the regular.
I think the hit was when you put the axe between your legs and spin in your hands.
Yeah, it's a hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I hope so. Okay. And then this one's the Gloomstalker.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. Before you're hit, you didn't roll your deck save.
I didn't go in a room. I didn't go in a room.
Oh, you're right. You didn't go in the room.
I'm not stupid.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's water.
You not won, so.
Yeah. I did not ambush him. My first one hit.
He not won because he was near water.
Yeah, it's liquid.
I'm near a wet floor.
Do you have advantage on all
all of a sudden
attacks in the
realized that the
first round?
second attack.
I do not have advantage now. This is not the Cypher.
Barton does not do slippery.
I thought the first one here. I don't know.
No, that's a different. That was a.
So with Cypher attack, I can get advantage on one round, but I didn't miss that this time. So, yep, I hit with the first one, missed with the second one. I assume a one's a miss.
Yes.
It's a miss.
Anything else, Barton?
Yeah, I'll move up to here so I can see a little different. No, none. It was not my best ambush.
All right. Bug. Oh, wait a second. There we go.
Oh.
You realize that isn't a rock. It is a giant hermit crab. The back scratcher that you thought was a staff is actually one of its legs.
Huh. Well, I guess we're having shellfish tonight. I haven't fished in a long time.
Feeling shellfish.
Takes itself. Stop it.
I got the slippery
They
mud as
put
an
a
enemy.
door here to block sight when he is there. Now that he moved. Comes over to right here, and he is attacking Mithros, who seems to be attacking his crayfish.
Okay.
Hit. $13 points of damage.
You've earned yourself a rage.
Hold on 1 second. Let me bring up his sheet.
The sheet.
What
Slippery
size
mud
do
is in the
you?
turn tracker.
I am medium, even though I really shouldn't be.
You are medium. Okay.
I always think that's weird, like Elias a medium.
You
I'm like
are
I'm almost 9 feet tall.
and restrained.
What do we see? Like this giant crab came up and grabbed him?
Yeah. Grabbed him with one claw. Hold on. He's not done yet.
This is a mega crabs from my game.
You will get your save at your turn. Try to escape, okay? Michael?
Cool.
And his second claw attack is going on Armin.
Don't grab my Armin.
Oh, you're
There you go. And
Good.
this is even though he didn't. Sorry.
My dad has decided to start drumming.
Somewhere.
Somebody's drumming.
Sorry.
I'm the only one allowed to make noise here. And bugs.
All right. Well, Armin's not grappled. The other guy is. I'm not going to wedge myself in there, so I'm just going to step up to Mr. Crayfish.
Okay.
And I will draw my second short sword. And swing.
Attack.
I will take attacks. So dex save, right?
Yes. It's not particularly hard.
You can only roll a 1 like I just did. No problem.
No problem.
All right. First attack.
Oh, buddy, she's slipping in mud.
Action. Where's my attack? There.
You have him targeted?
I do not. I do.
Oh, single click.
Single click.
There you go. That's what I did to Armin. I double clicked. That's why he wasn't.
All right. First attack. Swing.
Hit.
And I will Bardic Flourish this one.
Okay.
Armor class. Not as good as last time. Second attack. Well, bonus action attack.
Hit. Dead. Okay, let me go change our character sheet.
Nice. Oh, I can do it too.
Yeah, okay.
It lets me.
Listen him up with the arrow.
Yes. Yes, she did.
So...
And I will advance it.
old Calca screams in rage. Stinker.
Oh, I made him angry.
Right, I guess I will come up to here so I can get an actual view of the guy.
Okay.
And then, ooh, the room is big enough. I could cast Fireball and not get hit.
I'm behind you, so.
Have at it.
That'll get them if I cast that.
I thought they did a good job with this because he was sitting here and you couldn't see through him because he was a big rock.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he moves, you open the door. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They put a door in the center.
That's nice.
Yeah, so then when he moves now, he's no longer, you know.
All right. I'm going to entice him with a shell of his own and just kind of clang it over his head and toll the dead.
Okay.
See, I got him targeted. Cast.
He succeeds on his save.
And I advise him he is lucky this time. For next time, I will get him. And I'm done.
Okay. Armin.
Are you moving, Brendan, or are you staying there? That's a good spot for shooting.
I'll move over then.
You made your save.
Okay. If Jim will let me. I was going to stay here, but if she'll let me, I'll move over 5 feet.
You can move. And you hit. By the way, the save is 10.
Okay.
On the slippery floor.
To that dex 10, right?
Yeah, dex 10.
I don't think Armin would have advantage for sinking to the bottom.
You did 17 points of damage. That's gave him a good whack, but the shell kind of. And the second attack hits. And another good whang. He's hurting a bit. He is unhappy. He is. Axes are not his best friend.
Oh, I'm done.
You're done. Okay.
Slippery mud.
Slippery mud does not get a come out.
I was wondering if it was going to.
No, it's just you need it. It's just it get put in the combat tracker because it's in the encounter as a reminder that there's slippery mud. But he's not really there. Can you make your save?
It's an interesting name for an NPC.
Wait, what? No. Before you're grappled, you got to do a
Strength save, right?
Strength save. Which he gets advantage on. Okay, you are no longer restrained and grappled. That's your move, unfortunately.
That's all. Well, then I wouldn't have tried to break it. I would have just swung and take the disadvantage.
Then take the disadvantage.
All right.
You don't have to make a save about falling. He's holding you up.
Then I will recklessly attack to regain advantage, so it's neutral.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Hit.
Bad rolls.
Pretty good.
All right. Damage. Okay.
And that's my turn.
And Bartan.
You approve H1's moves, so he's out of the way. There we go. Go up to there.
Getting awful close to the water.
Is that still not in the room, right?
Nope.
Okay, good.
You can see where the mud is on the floor, right?
Yeah. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2 attacks on the. Nice. Okay. They're just normal.
Calca Carla.
These are just normal attacks, no fanciness.
Okay. Hit.
Okay.
Plus 12. Die.
Plus 12. Dead.
He's dead.
All right. You guys gotta clear a path to the mud for me.
Make a dex save, Mithras.
That's right, he's dropping you.
You remain on your feet.
I shouldn't be, grappled and restrained anymore.
You're not. I'm sure.
All right. For the next 9 rounds, because I'm still raging, I'm just going to start cutting up the crab because you know what? He hurt me a lot. So he deserves to be in a bunch of tiny pieces in the dirt.
The rage cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
I get across the room and dirty.
All right, so which door are we checking out? East or west?
Exactly. Well, I want to peruse where the creatures came from. Is it just more mud?
Mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically mud.
Okay. Any identifying marks on the doors?
On the doors?
To east and west.
No, they're just doors.
And then stairs down to another door.
Right. Well, the stairs down. Well, if you go over there, I'll.
I guess it's worth a look, but.
Roll perception. H1PU.
H1PU.
You don't see any conversion tokens or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay.
I figured no one searched the body, so.
The landing at the foot of the short steps is filled with mud and silt that partially blocks the door leading north. The door is meant to open inward, for there are hinges on this side and a large grip to pull on.
Seen that one before. Well, I don't feel like clearing away mud, so I say we go on the other doors. Unless door opener wants to go in. Oh, yes, he does. Good.
There's the room. Is this stone big enough that you can stand on it in the middle and not be in the mud?
He's not a stone.
That was the hermit crab.
I thought it was
Where's
behind
the
the
hermit
stone.
crab? The hermit crab is now a shell.
That was
He
the
was the
hermit
stone.
crab. It is now just a small pile of stone.
Okay, so there's nowhere not mud in this room.
Right, yeah, pretty much in mud. It's not a lot of mud, it's just slippery.
That's why we're going out the door.
I'm the clean ranger.
No, there are not any baby hermit crabs.
I'm the dandy ranger.
I was looking for a pet.
I cast Open Sesame.
The walls of this corridor are wet. The stucco covering has become saturated with water and is decomposing and sloughing off in spots on the southern wall, exposing the seams of one of the large stone blocks from which the structure was built.
We're wet. Barton doesn't like wet.
Oh, Jim, is the gas any different in this room?
Nope, same gas problem.
Ugh.
And Brendan said in Halfling he'll be right back.
This whole place must just be full of this gas.
Yeah. So actually, I am pro getting out.
Agreed.
The room we're in, do we know what the ceiling's like? I don't know. Is that up above?
Yes, hold on one second. Ceiling?
The ceiling in the big mud room. Was there anything, the description about it?
No, there's nothing special about the ceiling. It was to say about 30 feet tall.
Okay. There was nothing hanging down.
It's
no
kind of
windows,
arched and domey, but about that. The hallways, the ceilings are about 20 feet tall. Again, arched. But most of the walls, and you can tell here because there's some spots missing stucco or whatever, that it's unmortared blocks of stone with stucco over.
The hallway we're going into, I think we're going to want to search for secret doors. This looks like a place you'd hide a secret door.
Does anyone know what a corbel arch is?
What an arch is?
Okay, a corbel arch doesn't have a keystone. It's like a false arch. It uses counter. What's the word?
Yeah, it's not done with blocks. It's done with layered
stone that sticks out a little more.
Yeah.
Stone holds it down.
Yep.
It's not. It doesn't have keystones holding up the arch. So
It's done with layered blocks, like Lego.
Yeah,
it's like done with Lego. Put a
right.
Look in the Friday D&D chat. Just put one. I think that's one, right?
It's done with Legos, not with stones.
It's a good way of.
So can I search for secret doors in this room?
You absolutely can. Any particular spots you want to look at?
Looks like the east wall would make the most sense.
What's the east wall?
Oh, sorry, this would be south wall on your map. The wall that Bunny's against.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just perception in the tower?
Perception in the tower. Oh yeah, you think right about, let's say here, where the stucco is really missing, a stone block could be pushed forward. You're sure of it?
Okay.
But when you touch it, you take 1 point of damage from all the lime and the limestone that is wet on your finger.
Okay. So lime, like acid damage.
Well, yes,
right?
but it's caustic. Yes. It's acid by D&D terms. It's caustic in real life. Or basic, if you prefer.
Right. Hurts.
It hurts. I'm just saying. You touch the wall to realize it, and it burns. It's not bad.
Did you move the hit point, or should I do it?
I did. I'm going to see where the thing is, right?
Well, I don't anymore, but you did before.
That's all
You drew
you
it earlier.
I just erased.
Yep, so I was waiting for Bunny and Twin PU to get back, possibly, but
Yep.
somebody
What we'll
who's
do is we'll just open the door for you.
Elf, if that hurts your hands, I'll move it.
there you go. Hey, use your big giant hands, not my delicate little elf hands.
All right. You can push it open if you want, and you take 1 point of damage.
You have to like pull back on a bowstring or something. That seems harder.
Exactly. I'm a precision guy.
All right. Let me, before I forget.
Barton, I have a fun experiment. Can you actually hold my axe? I figure it's like 9 feet tall.
I could hold it against the wall.
Is Russell wearing his still plays with himself shirt?
He still plays in width. I can't see the rest.
No, it's me being an asshole. As is my normal want. Just as a point of just as a point, I'm going to draw this on the map. This, you had to push the stone to like about there. Don't move yet. We're not moving you yet until the other two get back. Oh, I'll move you. You are the.
And what's the in the room? Like, what do we see? Oh, I guess we're gonna learn in a second.
Yeah, I mean, I can read.
Well done, Barton.
Well, I just found it, but the big guy pushed it open. It hurts. He's got more hit points.
Sorry, I thought the dog was giving me the eyes.
That's why I stepped away earlier. What is the evening treat?
So do I have to worry about what that red O is?
That's where the block had to be pushed to.
It's a
That is
poisonous
a solid
block.
block, 3 feet thick, 9 feet tall, 6
made of
feet wide.
It's made of lime and caustic, so if you touch it, you take damage.
Gotcha.
If we get in a fight, just hold the bad guy against that block.
I'm not sure. I think that's like a slow torture method. 'Cause it didn't really hurt that bad.
Beyond the plug is a small foyer holding 3 sealed urns on the east and west sides. To the south are double doors of bronze with glyphs worked into their faces.
I'm gonna look in the pots.
That's what the wall says.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wall. I don't speak.
All right, we're gonna hold you there
Number.
for a second.
I don't speak hieroglyphic.
Neither do I anymore.
That seems like it could have been useful. You could speak this once? How'd you forget?
I dumped comprehend language.
I think I would not fit in your magic house.
Yes, you will. You're medium-sized.
Okay, the urns are sealed with beeswax.
the gas any different in that room? Is it better or worse, or same difference? That room was sealed.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to open sealed jugs.
It's no detect magic in this party.
Not anymore.
Not even a cleric.
Not if he didn't take it.
You HPU, don't you have it? You can do it as a ritual, can you?
Not if he doesn't have it prepared. He's not a wizard.
Why would I detect magic?
Because there's 3 sealed jars, and before we open them, it's good to know if they're magic.
6 sealed jars.
I can dispel them.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do not have detect magic.
I mean, he can prepare it tomorrow, but
I don't know. I don't think he has access to it.
I don't think I do either.
no, I'm pretty sure it's just a grant. I think it's just a cleric spell.
I'll look it up. Don't worry.
So
Either way, I don't have it.
Barton
Yes.
and Mithras,
Yes.
your hands are still burning. You take another point.
Oh, a pour would be water, or
That's a bad idea. Don't do that.
I could do detect magic.
or mud.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the mud, just to the edge of the room, and just clean my hands in the mud.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
So much for the clean bard.
Not a bard, I'm a ranger.
Walls.
The clean ranger.
Clean your hands with mud.
If you just touch something acidic or caustic,
Yeah. You need something to counteract it. So pouring
I didn't have
water
a
in it,
jug.
bad idea.
I had a jug of milk. I could use that too, but
That could have worked. You
No,
needed a
but
base.
it's caustic. And milk is caustic.
Yep. You need a base.
No, it is a base. You need an acid.
That's true.
Or a lot of water.
Or I'll
to dilute it.
water.
By the way, did the mud work? Do I feel like
Yeah, it's fine. You seem to feel it's.
Let's go back up here. Did we take? How big are these jars? What does it say?
Oh, the jars are. They're pretty big. Maybe. I don't know. A little more than a gallon each.
So they're pretty big.
Yeah.
Small.
Well, I could try to mage hand one of them open, but I don't know if we need to open them.
Just it may be important. Maybe cool
Nothing
stuff
going on.
inside.
No, no writing on them, no description, no picture of.
Lifts.
Nope. Just big jars.
And doors ahead.
Wax sealed jars.
You don't usually wax seal something unless you want something to stay inside.
Right.
Gas or liquid.
They're too big to be potions.
Well, you know what?
Well, if we come across something that we might think we need some sort of liquid for, we can go look in the jars.
Maybe it's a bee.
It could be. Actually, I'm prone to cutting one open. But you might not want to be in a room while you're here. The reason, my logic, it's weak. Oh, I gotta go through the stupid
You gotta
door.
walk through the door.
Yeah, I know. I can breathe any substance. The next adaptation, and even if it's like a cloud kill, I get advantage. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Want to be in the room when I cut open? No, I figured you want to leave. I'm smart enough to wait for it. Right, so the first one where right next to me, I'm gonna take out just my knife and I'm gonna cut the wax and pull off the top.
Okay. Of lamp oil.
Oil. So I'll do the next one.
Lamp oil.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Full lamp oil.
Next one had gold.
I can do them all if you want.
Yeah. Well,
If you want.
But they're unsealed. They're hard to carry. If you want sealed lamp oil, it's convenient.
glyphs on the door, and it looks like the door's open. Which way?
Doors. Away from you.
I mean, you can identify the glyphs.
Can I?
Yeah.
They're called glyphs, but let's say hieroglyphics.
Okay, so it's not magical, it's just wording.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything is written in a language that no one could possibly know. Should have given you a helm of comprehend language.
Can I? Well, to what?
Do you have comprehend languages as a spell?
No, I don't have it. I don't have to prepare spells. I know what I know.
So you're like a ranger. It's you have your limited list and until next level.
And I dumped it because, yes, I was a messenger. I was full of things like sending and comprehend languages. I've dumped them all to more useful things. I can mage hand the door open.
We shouldn't all be here.
I don't even have to be here. I guess just have to be able to see it.
And mage hand the door open. I guess I'll get back.
Unless door opener wants to open the door. Perfectly fine with that too.
That works.
What works?
I'll open it.
Okay.
Hold on. It's locked.
That's why you got a big guy.
Oops. Alright, shit. It's locked. And open it.
So my headset, or did Jim just go really quiet?
Huh?
I thought you had gone really quiet.
No, I'm sorry. I might have mumbled. The door is locked. But I forgot to lock it.
Would you like me to try to unlock it?
That would be nice.
I will attempt to unlock the door.
Okay. You unlock the door.
Good job, Bugs.
And then step back.
Wait. Roll a perception bug. You realize the act of unlocking the door disabled a trap.
Door was trapped. But I'm not the trap detector.
You disarmed it.
I disarm traps, I don't detect them.
It's specifically state that if you pick the lock, it disarms the trap.
It's if Bugs ever gets taken out, we at least still have someone who can find the traps, just no one who can disable them.
Yeah, you walk into.
Exactly. We break up the party's roles so that if one person gets taken out, we can still do the other things.
Okay, the door is now unlocked.
That's why I took Mage Hand.
Open sesame.
You can click on the door to open.
All right, this looks like a profitable room.
What's profit?
What I'm here for.
Is that like a religious guy? I had a prophet in my tribe.
Description.
Behind the door is a chamber cut out of rock with a veil of calcite and stalactite. Stalactite? Yes. Stalactites from the ceiling, covering the walls. Stalactites are on the. Buttresses rise from the corners. Brown shot through with black, and triangular stone pillars support the high ceiling. Occupying the center of the chamber is a colossal monument resembling a giant's table, covered on all sides with intricate carvings and glyphs. Engraved on the floor in front of the entrance is a seal that displays more glyphs. Opposite the entrance, a battle axe is embedded into the wall 6 feet above the floor.
Giants.
Shadow. But it is there on the wall if you here, well, when you can see, when someone can see it. Can anyone see it?
No.
Nope, no one can see it yet. When they will, I'll show you.
Giant-sized table, big axe embedded high up in the wall. You're pretty big. You don't read these glyphs?
Sounds like my kind of thing. Where's the axe? I'm gonna go pull it from the wall. Actually, before I do that, is it an axe for a proper giant? You know, does it befit my
You can't
my
see
axe?
it. You cannot see it.
That's sad.
Can you either cancel my move or approve it so I can redo it? That's a while ago.
Well, you're off my screen.
Okay. Yeah. Those stairs, are they up or down?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
What stairs?
That's looking around the corner before you went in. You guys all ran away.
Yep.
That's what you see.
I mean, the axe is kind of small. It doesn't really fit my style.
I think there's stairs up.
Stairs up is good.
I don't know, Jim, are those stairs up that I see?
Oh, you're in another room.
No, I'm trying to get back, but...
Yes, it goes up for a few steps. Then it seems the rest is filled with clay and stone rubble.
Okay. I want to go catch up with these guys so I can tell Bugs that there's stairs up. They are blocked, but...
Rabbit.
No other furniture, no nothing. Big giant table. Covered in all signs of interesting glyphs and carvings.
Right.
Bugs, there's stairs up in the other hall.
Stairs up are good.
They're blocked, but they're there.
All right, hold on 1 second.
A lot of pillars.
All right, I think we got transported pretty far because the last place we were at, secret door, open room, kill something, treasure. And that was pretty much a go-to every time. This time, we've killed stuff, no treasure. Secret doors, no treasure.
So we gotta go resurrect the piles of dead mage.
Did you get that, Brendan?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool picture.
Yes. And all right, hold on.
But how does that do that?
And Armin gets the picture. Did you get the picture, Armin?
Yeah, finally. I like the shadow.
Right. Now, everyone stop moving so I can read something. All right, what are you guys doing?
I want to go up and inspect the shadow.
Okay, go.
I'm going around reading glyphs. I'm seeing if there's any sort of pattern or anything that I can see kind of repeated from elsewhere.
Roll an investigation, please.
If you suggested I can help you.
At the right kind of where you are, there are, some glyphs written on there, but you're pretty sure that there are 11 glyphs on the bottom that signify 1 through 10.
All right.
Oh, excuse me, 0 through 10.
Okay.
Well, 11
So they're advanced. They have 0.
numbers.
On the top there, you think you see this. You're pretty sure.
Okay.
There's some writing. It looks kind of like a tombstone on top. And there seems to be a date at the bottom.
Okay.
Date you see?
All right. So I'm starting to figure out the numbers. Are the pillars numbered at all? Because there's 10 pillars.
No.
Okay.
All right, everyone in agreement that the dead are supposed to be robbed and we should open up this guy's tomb.
I think it's just a table, isn't it?
And everybody's left. Well, if you want it.
Jim said it was a table.
It looks like a sarcophagus, I guess, from the top-down view.
It does look like one, but the description says a giant's table covered on all sides in intricate carvings and glyphs.
Okay.
It's definitely a tomb, but it's like the size of a giant.
Ah, okay.
I think it's poorly written. As it is like, basically
Got it.
18 by 8. And it's tall too. Like tall enough that you couldn't see the axe. 6 feet off the floor. Buried in the wall.
All right, last time we were in Dwarf Tomb, we decided not to open tombs.
So last time you didn't have me. I say we open it. Because this isn't a dwarf tomb. This is a giant tomb.
The dwarf tomb with Doom. Doom.
You cannot figure out that shadow there, H1PU. It makes no sense to you at all. You are mesmerized.
Armin, you agree with me, right? We should open this thing.
Not really.
I liked you.
Jim, I want to check this wall for secret doors.
And Bugs gets a view.
Bugs gets what?
A view. You're checking there for secret doors, roll perception? No, where you guys stop, if you can see the axe, I'm showing a picture. No, I'm just saying it's confusing to you. That's all, Brandon.
Okay.
You do not find a secret door.
Okay. So there's no secret doors on the north wall or the east wall.
Yeah, I know. It drives me nuts, too. I hate that they did that.
I grab Barton and just kind of drag him over and point the axe. Just so he can also see it.
Can I search for secret?
So we're all equally cursed?
Yeah.
Can I search for secret doors around here?
Sure.
Was that perception?
Yes. You see the axe there now, Barton?
I do. Barton hadn't seen it, but I had already seen it in the Discord, in the Twitch, so.
Oh. You're not supposed to be looking in the Twitch. Cheater.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. I'm just teasing.
I thought it was interesting enough to see.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
Each one be you staring at it like, how is it doing it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the
There's light
fingertips are
coming from
bloody.
my eyes. No, you do not find any secret doors. Each one.
Okay.
Is the axe human sized or giant sized? That's large, but is it giant large?
Axe is a single-handed battle axe.
You broke up. I didn't hear that.
It's about a life-sized axe.
Alex, okay. Well, there's no treasure in this room, no secret doors, anything else, so let's get out of here.
But let's open the tomb.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to here before you do that.
Have you tried?
Sure, I'll try this one right here.
I don't use axes, so.
Okay, roll a strength check, I guess. It does not move.
Well, one last question on the axe and the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like the shadow chopped an arm off?
No.
Or the axe? I'm sorry. I guess the shadow wouldn't chop an arm off, but
No, it looks like the axe is casting the shadow of a hand.
You tried shining light on it?
He is shining a light on it.
yeah, it's not something that makes sense because the shadows are not falling because of my eyes. So I'm tempted to take the axe and see what happens, but
Tie a rope to it and step back and forward.
I can mage hand it.
try that.
I try and mage hand pull the axe out.
Oh, cast.
That's cantrip.
Oh, it's cantrip? All right. Hey, don't fucking move.
Nope.
More than 10 pounds of pressure.
I'm gonna open the sarcophagus.
It doesn't move. The action or the sarcophagus. We're gonna end it after this room. When you guys are done in this room, Brendan. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we're down to the choice of, is someone going to try and pull the axe out of the wall, or are we leaving it?
There are glyphs next to the axe and around the sarcophagus, right?
Not next to the axe, just around the sarcophagus. The axe
Bugs,
is buried in the wall.
Bugs, you said you found like 0 through 10, right?
Yep.
I'll press them, just tell me which one's which.
Press what?
The button.
Bliss.
The glyph, I'm sure it's magic. That's how magic works, right? You touch it and it works.
There's numbers. It's writing. I think I figured out what numbers are.
Okay. Point 0.
While they're futzing around in the room, I'm going to open up all these lamp oils and see if they're all just lamp oil.
I point them to the numbers, but they're not interactive. They're just numbers. I'm just writing.
What did you say, Barton?
I can whisper to you. While they're doing that, I'm going to open up these other jars and just make sure they're all just lamp oil.
All lamp oil.
Okay. We have 6 open lamp oil. 6 gallons of lamp oil.
Are there lamps in here, Jim?
Nope.
I show him
That's an interesting question. Why are they there, right, Russ?
Yeah. Well, that's why I thought maybe I missed something in the initial description.
I show him the 0 through 10.
All right.
And I'll show him the numbers. I'll show him the 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 9. The buttons aren't, the numbers though that you told me about aren't really interactive. They're not buttons or anything. They're just.
No. Yeah, there are glyphs on the wall.
Yeah.
You didn't move because you walked into a wall. Where do you want to go? You cannot walk through walls. You have to circumvent them. So what happens is you just move to hit the wall and you stop.
To bring Kitty Pride into this.
So the numbers I found, I'll tell everybody.
You have to circumvent the walls like with a sledgehammer?
Maybe. I think there are numbers on top of the sarcophagus, 54-3-9, which might be some sort of date. But that's all I got.
Okay. What about the original things we saw? Any connection? I don't know if it's be perception or investigation. Any connection to the original dioramas we saw and the numbers that they're discussing?
No, not really.
So at the foot of the thing, I'm gonna press the 5, the 4, the 3, and the 9.
As you press the 9, the sarcophagus opens, and you have an incredible desire to roll initiative.
Everybody, or just people in the room?
Well, actually, first, everyone has an incredible desire to make a save. DC 17 Wisdom. You can do it openly.
DC 17 Wisdom.
I don't know why I had advantage, but I failed anyway.
I will say everyone has advantage.
I don't know why it's made advantage either.
Yeah,
Okay, so they gave everyone advantage.
Advantage.
Let me see. So Mithras failed.
I failed.
Armin failed. And who didn't roll? Bugs.
I rolled.
It didn't come up.
All right. I will roll.
If we don't have advantage, I failed, but with advantage, I made it.
It did not give me advantage.
Well, I'll give you another roll.
Nice.
So Mithras and Armors failed. Okay, we'll worry about that in
3, 2, 1.
17 days.
Jeez.
You feel you've been cursed.
That's happened before.
And now,
And now you all want to make an initiative.
Where did I get that clear?
Hey, I got a 10 this time.
Jesus. I got a 20. I'm not first. Something's wrong.
Well,
Luke's is first.
and
By Papa Lois.
Oops. Don't go anywhere. Don't start anything. I haven't rolled initiative. Okay. We shall read. The block beneath the slab is hollow, and inside is a crumbling skeleton decked out in decayed finery. It appears to have been a man taller than average stature, obviously of great importance. Gems and other small adornments of obvious value lie on and around the body. Covering the skull is a mask of jade with cowrie shell eyes and obsidian pupils. About the corpse's neck is a jade pendant carved with the face of a human-like bat.
I found jade.
all right, so we got good and bad here. We got jade. We got treasure. Good. Those are the positives.
We have moving dead body.
Dust is being stirred up into clouds and begin to gather on the bones as they knit back together.
This
His
is
wasted
negative.
form sits up and gazes about. And Bugs, you're up.
I talked to it. An action, right?
I will draw my second short.
You've already drew it. You have 2 swords out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about that. You can draw both swords. You're 5th level.
I can't action and bonus action if I hold action. I will hold my action for an attack if this thing attacks me,
Okay.
or the giant guy.
What giant guy?
The guy next to me.
Next to you. Okay. Barton.
Unfortunately, I'm not as. I can't afford to waste the first round if we're going to go into combat. So, is the creature holding anything, weapon-wise?
Not as of yet. He is just sitting up.
Shout, are you friend or foe?
Do not receive an answer.
Screw it. I'm going to shoot it. What the heck is it? Oh, actions. So, regular attack, and then the second one is if I try to ambush.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think that's right. I think it was regular attack, try to ambush, and then my second attack. Let's double check.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I should have noticed beforehand. Ambush. At the start of your first turn of each combat, if you take the attack action, you can make one additional weapon attack. Yeah, so I get 3 in the first round, and then it goes down to 2.
Right.
So first one is regular attack.
Okay. Hit. But you should really target him.
Right. There you go.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Okay, second one, this is the dread ambush one.
Hit.
Here's the damage, and then an extra D8 on top of that.
Okay.
So, wow.
So add A2. Oh, wow, you killed him. It takes 3 rounds to get up to full hit. You're very lucky you killed him.
He's like, I got a third arrow. Oh.
You are very lucky you killed him.
I will take that. All he had to do was say friend. I would have believed him.
You know, he's a vampire.
Step up.
I think I should wouldn't.
Smash vampire into dust.
He already turned to dust.
Jewels and shiny things.
Jade, jewels, did they all survive, or did they turn to dust too?
No, they're there.
All right, well, I guess there's a reason to come to the room now.
Ding. Good job.
There's a mask and pendant, some white onyx, some tubes, a diadem, earplugs, breastplate, beads, bracers, some rings, cubes, clay containers, and an elixir.
Wow.
Nice.
Make an axe in the wall.
Yeah, I'm
And an axe on the wall.
gonna go try to pull the axe out of the wall now that the guy's gone.
Well, wait.
There we
If I
go.
knew
Fight
you
this
did
shit.
that, I wouldn't have come in the room.
Okay. We're going to start on the initiative orders just because. Bugs, what are you doing first?
Looting.
Okay, choose. What are you going to loot?
Gems and jewelry. Well, I won't say jewelry because people are going to pick that up. I'll go for gems.
All right, well, there's a white onyx, some beads. The hell are we? And some cubes that are gems. There's like a lot of jade beads.
I'll go for jade beads.
Okay, so you will be picking up jade beads. Where does inventory take the jade beads? Drop
I
them
get the
here.
curse of the jade beads.
And we'll assign that to Bugs. Are they in your inventory now? Yeah, they should be in a second.
Do they start with jade or beads?
Jade. They should be now and
Jade bead. Yep.
150 jade beads.
Correct.
Martin.
Did you mention an elixir of some sort?
There is an elixir, yes.
I will grab that, and other than the beads, what other valuables with her?
Well, there's rings, some gems, clay containers,
I'll grab earplugs.
Earplugs.
I'll grab the elixir and earplugs.
You want the elixir? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put everything in so you can look at it.
In the chat?
Yeah.
In the party sheet.
The party sheet?
Party sheet.
Okay. Sheet inventory.
I figured anything like an elixir or ring or anything like that, you guys are going to give to me to identify anyway. So I'll go for the other stuff.
All right.
Hold on. Beads you already taken care of.
Carrying a statue.
Bracers.
Four.
And a breastplate.
Yeah.
Blood and near bracers.
That's why I decided to do this, so I don't have to keep reading it over and over again.
Yeah. Agate, diadem, pot. Ooh, we got pot. Chain bracelet.
Yeah, I don't see necessarily what you see.
Jade ring, mother of pearl, obsidian tubes,
2 jade
statue,
rings.
and white onyx. Yep. 2 jade rings.
I don't actually see the elixir anywhere. So I guess I will grab the elixir.
The elixir is
Probably the glazed pot.
glazed pot. It's not the elixir. No, the elixir is
Tubes.
it's a statue. It's a 6-inch long statue of a faceless man with large pointed ears, plugged at the bottom.
And jade earplugs. One question: the bracers, are they like plate nail type bracers, or are they like the lighter kind, like the archer's bracers, or are they?
These wide jade bead bracers have a special look about them.
Shorter version.
We need to identify them.
I was going to say, are they elf sized, or are they like big fighter sized?
They're magic size, so they fit all.
I don't know that yet. Oh, okay, cool.
I know those.
I will grab the bracers, and I will grab the earplugs.
All right, now what are the earplugs?
I don't know.
No, I got to see what they say.
He's got to see what they're called on his sheet.
Oh, they're just jade earplugs.
And if I can, I'll grab a ring too. But I don't know if I can grab 3 things.
All
You tell me.
Okay.
Bracers, earplugs, and one of the 2 jade rings. If I can grab 3 things.
Okay.
If I can only grab 2, then I'm done.
You want the bracers, the elixir? Right?
No, I left the elixir when I found out it was a statue. It
Okay.
was the earplugs, the bracers, and one of the 2 jade rings.
The elixir is the statue.
Right, I'm leaving that.
Okay. The bracers, the what? And the ring.
Got it.
I don't know what the second one is.
Earplugs.
Earplugs. Oh, okay.
Is this jade earplugs?
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Earplugs in.
I know. I can't hear to begin with. And you wanted one. Okay, roll a d6.
5.
Okay, you get this.
I think that's a fair distribution. If the stuff left at the end, I'll come back, but let everybody else get a chance.
Okay, that's not there. All right. Next is Mithras. You want
The
the
axe.
axe, right?
Can I pull it from the wall?
First and foremost, the axe comes off the wall now.
Hey, it's a good backup axe.
Okay, this is... Okay.
Just a battle axe.
You have a big battle axe.
It's my just in case.
Okay. H1PU.
I will head over and try to.
Done, we're done. Huh?
I would try to find some conversion tokens.
No conversion token.
There's a pile of stuff if you want to look at it in the party chat. Under parcel.
If you go to your party sheet and you look under the parcel items, you can choose a couple of those that you may want to take.
The statue's full of liquid.
Yeah, the statue's definitely a potion.
I guess the pendant.
You have a pendant. The jade. It is carved to the face of a human-like bat. Anything else?
I'll search for a false bottom at the bottom of the sarcophagus. After that, okay. No.
Roll perception. Hammer. Nothing. Nothing, Brendan. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just wondering where my conversion tokens are.
The only thing in there that really would interest me would be the breastplate, and I'm not going to touch it until somebody identifies it. I don't trust jade as a armor.
Well, how about this? Are we all good with camping out in this room for a bit?
How's the air?
Same.
No normal circumstances, I'd say yeah, we should do a long rest in here, and you could identify. But with the air, I don't know what that's going to do to us.
I mean, I'll pile as much stuff as you want into my backpack to carry.
I mean,
with the bag of holding too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
open.
I'm kind of in the same. I agree with you. We need to get out of this air.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering if we're going to come across something that's going to help with the air.
I think the air is just going to be the air, and we're going to have to deal with it.
And there were stairs up around the corner, but they're blocked off. The robots might be able to clear through. I don't know. I think the two choices are: we rest here, and take our chances with the air and head off in the morning, or we pack all this shit up and head to the stairway and try and get out.
I think we pack all this shit up and get out.
Yeah, we can also short rest.
I'm rusted here.
We can try the stairs. If they don't work, then we're going to be in here a while. We may as well be rested and see if we all die of asphyxiation in our sleep.
Done. We pack up.
I like that.
Bag of holding.
Pack everything up.
Yep.
Who's got the bag of holding?
I do.
All right.
Although I keep the axe.
That's fine.
And everyone who got stuff's got stuff, but I got to put everything else in bug sheet.
No encumbrance.
You know what? I would throw the pendant into the bag as well. I'm not going to wear a pendant. I might carry it around.
We'll leave it on.
Bag of holding disappears. Who knows?
Crap going in bug.
Looks in his diadem. Did you wear it?
Okay, hold on. This guy. Nope, you got stuck on the wall, Mithras.
I learned to walk. Did I lose my whole party?
They're coming.
Oh, there they are. Okay. Up ahead, I point. Mithras, you're the big guy. Go clear.
Hey, Jim, can you give me the map? I closed it by mistake.
Oh,
I forgot to save it to my action bar.
You guys go clear the rubble, and if anything comes through, I'll shoot it.
the other thing you can do, though, it does not last between sessions. If you want to close the map, right-click and say minimize. It'll give you a little circle, and you can put it anywhere you want on the desktop, and click on it again. It'll pop back where you had it. Yeah, it doesn't work. You can't go through the walls, Brendan.
I didn't go through the wall.
Well, it tried to do. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do it in steps. Like,
No, what I think's happened is he unsynced.
so big guys, steam shovels, clear the path.
How
The
far do we...
staircase goes only up for a few steps, then it seems that the rest is filled with clay, stone, and rubble. And let's leave it here for the night.
I was going to ask one more question. About how far did we fall down that pit at the start?
No idea.
But, you know, more than like 30 feet-ish.
Yes.
So it'll take
Since the
days.
ceilings have been between 20 and 40 feet in height, you can assume more than 30 feet.
It'll take days to dig our way out. We may as well sleep. We're going to die in here either way.
Well, we have other doors to check.
Yeah.
There's a southern door, stairs down.
Which assumably lead to more things.
All right. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it right here.
Perfect. We can choose next week if we do a rest.
We'll decide if there's gonna be a rest or do any of that stuff next week. We are ending it here in this hallway.
Fight through this life.